What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Thanks and welcome back to the channel, PrincessLiteFut Radio, and this segment, Love and Hip Hop Updates. All channels on Love and Hip Hop. So right now, I just wanted to discuss really quickly season 12, Atlanta. I think Atlanta seems to be doing. I'm not sure, but I feel like people enjoy Atlanta more. Maybe it's more exciting. Definitely, this trailer is off the chain. Like what's gonna happen? I feel like. But it's literally off the chain. Like it needs to get under control. Like earlier when I was trying to record this hours ago, I was on Instagram because we're gonna be going to their Instagrams. In any event, so I used to do this. I used to go to like all their Instagrams opposed to fighting the networks to try to get like the clips, which was really worth it because I found out how to do that, you know, through all those trials and tribulations on that channel.
What's up, guys? And you already know what time it is. Siesta Key, bitch.
So yeah, but yeah, I kind of was like, yeah, I kind of miss going to their Instagrams and seeing like what, you know what I'm saying, they've actually got going on in real time. Because one thing I noticed was that they took this long hiatus so that they can go on Spike's tour, Spike's tour, and it's called like Ciphers of ATL. I thought that was really cool, Ciphers of ATL. I really thought it was cool, something like that. And I haven't heard the word cipher in a long time, but that was really cool. And I thought it was really cool them getting together and like, you know, just like freestyling. I thought that was really, really cool. All this beef for nothing. Which brings me to something I think that's getting a bit serious, and it should not. And I just feel like, so this is earlier today. So we're gonna watch Scrappy. Scrappy goes live. I think he's in a bar. I think this is his favorite bar. I'm not even sure. Is this like a gateway to go somewhere? It was like a transportation. I don't know. But wherever this place is, he's been in here more than once on the live stream. He goes here and he drinks. Or at least whenever he's going to travel, he stops here and drinks. So anyways, he's on the live stream and I was not even in there the whole time, but it became immediately clear that he was talking about Khaotic. And I mean, Khaotic just did a YouTube, I mean, we can take a little peek at that. Khaotic just did a YouTube video where he's responding to people's comments about Monday's episode. And it's just like, but this stuff was like a while ago. You know, you guys already lived this, because I remember a part of the trailer, Khaotic's like on a plane with this girl, was like his friend. But I remember he literally filmed that on a YouTube live.
During that transition period, numbers may or may not have full one-time coverage. If you haven't done today's flight, be sure to use the coverage map on the Wi-Fi portal before making a purchase once you connect to the Delta Wi-Fi network.
Or video or whatever. So I don't know, it's just like, it's kind of a lot. So with that, right, so Khaotic was complaining. All right, so we'll talk about Khaotic when we get to Khaotic. We'll talk about Scrappy now. I like Scrappy because I think Scrappy's a great father. I've always, you know, look, if you book,
if you get around, it's going down.
Boy, I think he does that one, and I absolutely love, you know, just love that song. And I love, you know, Scrappy's music back in the day.
Buy me a couple, we can make it on my. No, you be trying hard.
When I was into that kind of thing, and then you know, and he's on the show, and it was like, you know, Scrappy really had to adapt to being on television. He wasn't, as you can imagine, you know, it wasn't something that he was just like, you know what I mean? So watching him being on television for like many years now, it's just like he's I've seen him go through a lot. Like he was already quit a couple times. I think he did quit for like a season, took the mic off, and then so he's matured in a kind of a way as a television entertainer. I do feel like he's gotten a bit big-headed, and he is hot-headed. And that's not good. That's not good. The hot-headed guys don't last to the end of the movie, Scrappy. You want to be the guy that lasts to the end of the movie. When I noticed Scrappy from being online on like Instagram, like live, and he was the one that I first noticed that had me hook, line, and sinker. Like, oh my gosh, this kid's cool as AF. When he was talking about like he was watching a Disney movie with his children. This is before. This wasn't before Bambi, actually. They were still together, so this is really cool and sweet. They were watching a Disney movie or whatever, and then he's like, turns it, so he just got finished watching it, so he's looking at us, and he's all confused. He's like, I want to talk about why it's not many black people in these Disney movies. Why we don't see us? You know what I mean? Like, he was so serious, and I just thought it was so cool. I thought it was so cool for Dad to like take notice of that whole Disney genre. It would be even cooler if you could like do something about it, because you have like enough money too. Can like, you know what I mean, do little stuff like that. Start a freaking animation thing for kids. You know what I'm saying? Where you're using brown children. I don't like say black people because like none of us are literally black. This is a black shirt. I'm a brown woman. And so that's that whole brainwashing that they use to make you think that you're not Native American, because all of you aren't African. Some brown people do have African descent, and some brown people have Native American descent because they're literally Native American Indians. But in any event, so I don't say that, I just say brown people. So it was so endearing to see that he actually felt affected by that, and he needed to go live, and I thought that was really cool because he has a platform, he's an influence, and there was like a couple thousand people in there too. This one, not so much. I think he probably started out with a lot of people, but then they just kind of like left as he was just kind of like venting. So here we go, and I don't know what has happened. It sounds like in the video that he's saying that somebody's trying, he keeps on using the word bit. So it's like, I don't know if he's calling a guy who's trying to get him off the show, Khaotic one, or is it a female? But I can't say I don't think he would go to Instagram about a female, because he literally, there was another live that I saw, he was literally in this place and it was literally about females and relationships.
Would I be on TV giving my information up for money? Of course I would. Would I do it for nothing? No, my life's too important for that. In my life, I know my life is important because people are invested in it when they watch it. So I say that to say, you can hate 10 million times fast as you hate now. Damn, this shit still gonna end up how it end up. Me getting blessed with God. You feel me? Because I work hard and I've been through a lot. So at the end of the day, try your best, bitch. Try your motherfucking best. Try your best, bitch, to take me off. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, listen. Them fake accounts are people that know you, that want to see you fail, and they scared to say it to your face, and they scared for the people to see who they are, because then they will really be known as a hater. They will really be known as a hater. I know the person. Hey man, listen. It gives me, it makes me happy, because I be like, shit. He was, on me like that. Hello. All the way trying to love, God is not in what? God is in me. He that is in me is greater than he that's in the world, baby. Believe that. Believe that. It's nothing you can say. It's nothing you can say of me. Because let me tell you something. Only a person that will go against what I'm saying, like try to judge me, is like a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. You try to judge me, you're a hypocrite. Because I guarantee at some part of your life you do what I do, or you have done it, you gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? So stop it.
This choppy thing got him looking so crazy.
Much love, my brother. All right.
So basically, the live started messing up anyway. I was about to be like, I ain't gonna ever view nobody's network. So I went back into the live, and actually that was just kind of like it. I don't think he ever came back from that, but hopefully he can come back from that whole chaotic situation, literally. So it sounds like somebody's trying to get him kicked off the show. If it's going to be anybody that's going to be trying to do that, it's probably going to be Khaotic. So he's probably talking about him. Now, here's the interesting part. Because actually, so for those of you who don't know why they're like beefing, Khaotic came to YouTube and he brought Scrappy. It sounds like from Khaotic's video when he first came, it was his idea. Then he called Scrappy. Scrappy was supposed to show up and film, but Scrappy never showed up. So Khaotic took his name off the channel and it just kept on going. But like a channel is like personal anyway. It's like you started with your phone. You know what I mean? So it's like a one person thing unless you share like your login and then you guys can, do those kind of things from there. But when you first start the idea of, hey, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, it really starts with one account. And it's always gonna be one account. You can add people, but it's just one account. So it had to have been Khaotic's idea if he was able to take Scrappy's name off of the channel. So nothing's like, I'm not gonna say nothing's wrong with that, but nothing's illegal, nothing's a crime in that. Like, he says he owes him, he says he stole from him on Monday night's episode. He says he stole from him. But it's like, if you're trying to say he stole from you because you guys did a video together and like what? Did he not give you the proceeds from the video? That's still not stealing, but it's not ethical, it's disintegritous, and it's not anything a friend should do to somebody, but it's not stealing. So I say, look, Khaotic, go in your bank account, go look at that video, see how much money it's made, and you need to give Scrappy half of the money. Or better yet, just send the money, because you have a real issue with Scrappy right now, and you guys are men, so I could get you probably not wanting to do that. Just send the money through Cash App to the band, to the kids, or because he's got 2 kids, send half of the money to Erica, send half of the money to Bambi. And there's another kid that's come up now. Right. I forgot about the newest little baby. Break it down in 3s. Send all 3 baby moms a quarter, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? A third. 33 and a third lawyer fees. So yeah, send that and just be done with that, because it's just not worth it. All right. So let me see. This guy. And I'm gonna tell you, Scrappy gets really upset for the fact that Khaotic can go to his YouTube channel and make this money, but then make this money talking about him too. He really does not like that. So I want to share screen. So stop that screen. And he absolutely does not like that. So here he's talking about it again. So Khaotic claims that this video was because he felt the need to respond to people's response to the show. This is where, I don't know. And I've seen Khaotic on Love and Hip Hop Miami, so I was thinking, like, he can't be not used to this, but I think because it is, I don't know, maybe because he was seen more on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and then the YouTube blew up in between this time. He's just, I don't know. It's like they're all, he reminds me of people that are like new money, and then you have old money, darling. You know what I mean? He reminds me of that. Like, it's like they're like old money, and he's like new money. You know what I mean? And and literally, Scrappy is so jealous of him. Scrappy's jealous of the new money. I don't understand, but I do see that. I do see that where there's like this thing, and when they were cool, it was like a really good bromance. Those are the ones that are like the worst. You know, when people are in love and really in love, they're really in love, and when they are really not, they're really not. You know what I mean? So it's like, ugh. So so this guy said that he needs to respond to, but I mean, there's two things. There's one thing that's definitely happening, and that's the capitalization off of him being on Love and Hip Hop, right? So he's on there. He can capitalize off of him being on there via his YouTube channel, because that's where a lot of you know him from. You don't know him from like his, because I think he did music too before this, and you know what I'm saying. So, but lots of things going on here, Khaotic. Love and Hip Hop don't want to see you any place other than Love and Hip Hop. That's just the way it is. That's just the way networks are. It's not going to matter what they say to you and smile in your face and all this thing, because if it was something that was so cool and pushed and okay, then everybody would have a YouTube channel. All the other cast members would have it, and not all of them do. And if they do, just take a look at them and see if they're actually thriving, if they're actually putting a lot into it, or whatever the case may be. But and then also, people write their contracts differently, so that can also create like jealousy and envy and things like that. Jocelyn was one of the first people who put that out there about the negotiation of her contract with Mona, and then after her, I saw different people speaking up, negotiating their contracts, and they would even put it in the storyline. Like, I don't know what you negotiated. You know what I mean? Like, I think Kirk and Rashida renegotiated their contracts with Love and Hip Hop, and that was very clear because they were able to invest more into different businesses and things like that. So I don't know if he negotiated anything like that though, because he had just come on. But I do know that even by his own admission, even in here, he says on this, he's like, they don't even like play. When I'm subscribed to Khaotic, but I don't, like when I'm looking at stuff, I use like all like, you know, like my different accounts that I don't actually like use for like enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just did that. But no, I'm actually subscribed. And so in any event, what was I saying? Negotiating contracts, Jocelyn. Oh, so even on this live, he says that he doesn't even get like as many. He doesn't get as many like shots anymore. Like they're not filming him as much, and it's because you started that YouTube channel, and pretty soon they're just gonna take you off. Like they're just. Right. Pretty soon they're just gonna take you off the show, because that's what they do. They stop filming until you're not being filmed at all. And we've seen it happen so many times. Like I even did the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, this is like I watch reality TV. That's why I decided that I was gonna just go ahead and do it. And then I like stopped. And then I was like, well, that's kind of what I was doing. That was really, it was kind of working as far as me being, because I have like opinions about other stuff, but it's kind of hard for me to like convey it in a calm manner. But I'm getting better. Because a lot of stuff is like absolutely inflammatory to speak about. But like, yeah, especially when you're looking like this in a place like this. But like, yeah, so yeah, so guaranteed they're gonna wind up getting him off the show now, because that is a reality. The fact that they've not been filming with Khaotic so much, because he even admitted to it. And then Scrappy all of a sudden goes live and he's like, yeah, you can try to do whatever you're trying to do. Like somebody's trying to go behind his back and get him off the show. So it's just like, wow, this is crazy bananas. So I don't know, guys. You guys, make sure you're looking in the right directions, because this is why people don't need to go against each other. Because while you guys are doing this to each other, and somebody is creeping up around your corners and creeping up around your corners and seeing what they can get, seeing what they can do while you guys are busy with each other. I.e., there are other men on the show. There are girls that have men, but they don't have a slot or a place for them. So the less we're filming Khaotic is the more we can film, say, Jasmine and her new guy. Because I didn't even see that Jasmine asked to bring like a guy to that concert or something like that, but then I didn't even watch that next episode to see what the guy was. But
part of the Frost cult right here.
You met Medicis? No,
I don't look familiar to you?
No.
Whatever, it's too much. So yeah, okay, so that leaves me. And even better, we can cut all that because this is not Princess LiteFut Uncut. So better example, Amy and Dwight Howard. If we're filming Khaotic less, then we can have more, because we're gonna need more time to film Amy and Dwight. You know what I'm saying? If we're filming Scrappy left, then we can have more time to film Amy and Dwight. And it could also be, who's another couple? I mean, you guys got enough people, but yeah. If Khaotic is losing filming time, that's strictly, I know for a fact that that's because he's done this YouTube thing. They don't like things like that. And if Scrappy is losing, he's not losing filming time. He has heard it. It definitely, it's like a bee was in his ear or something like that. It's rumored that someone's trying to get him off the show. And that's probably Khaotic. I really, I don't want to see this beef in real life. Like, I'm so understanding what Khaotic says in his video, because he's like, you know, I don't want to go there with him. You know, he's like, he keeps talking gangster to me, and I'm not talking to him like that, because when I talk to him like that, it's going to be that, and I can respect that. You know what I mean? But what's worrisome is that Scrappy is an entertainer. The one side is that Scrappy could be responding on his live because like he's gonna capitalize off of his love and hip hop. Make sure you guys keep watching. The other side of that is that it's really getting underneath his skin. Like whatever Khaotic is doing is really getting underneath his skin, and I'm gonna go for the latter there, because it does seem like in that live, like he doesn't, because usually Scrappy's all looking in the camera. You know what I mean? Trying to be like a lover boy and stuff. But today he was just looking like frank, you know what I mean? Like, I'm cute. You know what I mean? Like he was just like, and he didn't even have to make people alive because they don't even want to see him like that. They want to see him all like lover boy and stuff. So I'm gonna say he is taking this sport too seriously. It's starting to really be an issue, and I don't like that, because Scrappy is actually a father. He's actually a father, and from what I can see, from what the other women can have said or lack thereof complaining, because some women, Bambi, don't give men their props. They'll just run their mouth when it's something to complain about. But Bambi, Scrappy is actually a really good dad. If you're not ever going to tell him, he's a really good father. And that, you know, and Erica, you know, Erica knows it. Scrappy, actually Erica, and that's why I didn't say Erica. I just said Bambi. Because Erica actually does, I've seen Erica give Scrappy his props of being a good father over the years. You know, about that whole child support thing and earlier on, I think she was just being like a, you know what I mean? I think she's just being like that because she was just like upset about them breaking up. And Scrappy's not the kind of guy that wants to go through like a system. He's like, girl, let me just give you the money. Or let me just give my daughter the money. You know what I mean? But they got that all ironed out. They got it all ironed out to the point where they got back together years. And this girl is big. So they have no excuse. That's just you two loving you too. And I still think that that's where the love lies, is with Erica and Scrappy. I think that they are like meant for each other because Scrappy reminds me of Mama D. And he loves Mama D. Oh my gosh. Scrappy says that Mama D is like not doing good at all. Like in a manner of which maybe like as if she may not be around. And that's really, really sad and creepy and scary. And I'm really sorry to hear that. And hopefully, prayerfully, she will overcome this battle that she's battling. So I don't know. It's probably not even a need to play Khaotic's thing because he basically said like what I said he said, which was that he just doesn't want to beef with him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and so from Khaotic's perspective, you know, I think that Khaotic is, you know, he may be a good actor. I didn't see, there's a movie that he posts. I think it's like a clip of a movie and it's on his Instagram. I didn't see the movie. Or even I don't know if I watched the clip. But I know that he plays like a crazy person.
Now you done shook up London.
See you later. Now let me switch it up.
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back. And this season,
You got perform?
You get the feel of the British audience. I like that.
shakes the A's kingdom to its core.
You can battle it out.
You can't even look me in these eyes.
Oh my God!
Tuesday,
I like the fact that them come to England and saw that I'm a real artist.
My favorite part about London is, oh my gosh, so many favorite parts. It got a little crazy now. It got a little.
What you wear your baby mama bitch? She asked me a question.
You a jealous ass bitch.
You know what I don't understand about the plastic surgery? I don't understand it because I thought that you would do something like that so that you wouldn't have to wear makeup. You know? You have your plastic surgery and your perfect skin. Because like I've worked on my skin with like makeup creams. Not makeup creams, but you know what I'm saying? Like I work on my skin with different like ampules, serums, you know, hydration tools, elements. You know what I'm saying? To get like better skin so that I don't have to wear makeup or that I don't have to wear so much. So like, cause I've gone from like a whole full thing to like 2 dots. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So, and I only say that to say because people always compare themselves to other people. So it'll be like, oh, well, how much makeup do you got on? What makes you think you could talk? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I just want to make that very clear. And I literally thought that was the point. You're going to get this plastic surgery. So, and I don't really get why Carly Red would get any surgery. She's a brown woman. She's not going to age like that. But with Carly, it's like she wears, and it's like all this more ton of makeup. It's just crazy. It's absolutely insane.
That is not what? Bitch, you know what it was. That's why you turned your ass around.
Saucy Santana should not be worried about Zell, should not be worried about Chef D or anybody.
What the is a British accent?
You flew here, I grew here.
They are the tight-faced crew. She said my man thing down that smelled like it had tainted hints of fish.
You look like your man thing smells like it has tainted ports of fish.
Dare her. How dare her.
Welcome to Cyphers of the A
Drop it and let it play. Good night, mate. Cheerio. London, I love you.
Hold on, I need to sit down for this. I feel like. Hold on.
This is where the queen.
What? I didn't do anything. I was still watching that.
Welcome to Cyphers of the Air. Drop it and let it play. Good night, mate. Cheerio.
So I don't like that guy. That guy's really a creep, and he's a really, really sweet woman. And she gave him kids, and I hope she just like leaves him this season. Like, it's not even a thing like a Kirk and Rashida thing. It's like, you need to leave him. He is a jerk, a creep. Like, he just, first of all, the man that he was touching on the bus was a man. Y'all seen that thing with the blonde, with the bangs, and he had the gold, this choker? That was a man. Did you look at the hands? That was a man. That was a man, darling. That was a man. But it's probably the sort of thing you like. He's a jerk. He's a jerk, and he's playing with the mother of his children, and that's your wife. Like, you're just a little disgusting for that, but whatever. See what that
the advice that I would give to myself on my first reunion is to stay calm.
Why are you so weird?
Try to not get arrogant so easily so that I can express myself and explain where I'm coming from and what my point of view is. Because sometimes when I get upset, I tend to not express myself very well. I just get fluttered and just get angry.
You guys are getting
oh man, for my first reunion, what would I give myself in advice wise? Man, I would tell myself, man, always be fly and be prepared for the flood. You feel me? Because Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when we do the reunion, that shit be a flood. It'd be like,
that's so creepy. I don't like that he said that, especially living in the end times, because we are living in the end times. Nobody wants to face it. It's so weird. But like, yeah. So that just creeped me out. I'm saying the flood. But you didn't have to tell yourself to be fly, Scrappy. I think you live for that.
Like, everybody get it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's safe. You know what I'm saying? So just be prepared for the flood, man. Bring your raincoat. You know what I'm saying? Your rain boots. You dig what I'm saying? And a little walking talking for a helicopter call. You dig what I'm talking about? Because we get drenched out of this thing.
So if I could go back and give myself advice from the first reunion, you know what? I got out of character. And I did give myself advice after the shit happened that I would never do it again. And I think I've held that down. But I did get out of character, and I just said, you know what? Never again. Stay classy, bitch. Have morals and values. And every battle you don't fight.
And you've been doing that ever since.
Go back to the first reunion and give myself.
Legit, Rashida's been doing that ever since. Oh my gosh. Safaree is so weird and hopeless. I don't really know what's wrong with Safaree. I don't really know why people, because Amada didn't say that she had an issue with Safaree or what their issue was. I don't think. I would have to watch that. I don't think so. It sounds like Ray J was the reason why they broke up. So guys, get back together. Erica Mena is a menace. Erica Menace. Mena the Menace.
Some advice? I don't know. I want to give everybody else advice.
I'm going to tell you what, there's something about that guy, because even Nicki Minaj feels strongly about him. Like, she even took to her live mentioning the fact, like, you know how she always talks about people inadvertently and she never, like, says directly the person, but it was clearly Safaree because he was, like, in her concert and all this thing, and I mean, and she had Kenny there behind her while she was talking. It's like, that is not necessary. Here's your husband. You've moved on. You don't need to do that. It's that this man provokes emotion in the women that he's previously been with. So it's like, why aren't you guys still with him then? It's so weird. Okay. So he used Nicki Minaj's credit cards without her. You should have married her first. You should have married her first, and then it would have been all okay. Like, it probably wasn't that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Like, because he's always with her. It probably wasn't that big of a deal. She didn't sue him for it. She didn't take him to court. She didn't do anything. And Safaree basically doesn't say it, but he doesn't really have to. He didn't take her to court because she didn't take him to court because then he would then start saying all the things that he's been through in the relationship, and she doesn't want that out. It's like nobody's perfect, but it's okay for her to put on an interview that what actually happened in the relationship, why they broke up. But now what if he still has yet to come forward and talk about any personal things that happened in their relationship, and he could still do that, and she respects him for that, and that makes her angry because she thinks, did I make a mistake?
Need to stop being so damn serious. Lighten up. That's what be making some people who are young look old. Cause y'all stress about everything.
I know.
I try my best not to stress. I can't control other people. I can't control what people think. So just focus on yourself, and you won't be stressed. And then you can still be young and be oiled up and glistening like this.
I don't know. Shut up. Some advice I could have gave myself. Shut up.
Honestly, I don't really have advice for myself. This is my first reunion. I have a great relationship pretty much with all the guys and all the girls, so it's pretty cool.
So I'm about to ready to go to set. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect.
It was her guy.
So I'm kind of excited. One, just to see everybody. Two, to see how this is done. I'm nervous to talk about things that have went on this season. It's a lot of topics, very personal, that I'm not really ready to revisit. But you know, hey, we're gonna laugh some, we're gonna cry some. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot to go on today.
All right, me and feel before this reunion, and I'm feeling iconic because I'm the first hardcore female dancehall artist to be nominated for a Grammy.
How I'm feeling about the reunion?
I didn't even barely see Safaree on the thing. Cool purple car. Is this Trick Daddy? Unless there's no soundtrack, Daddy. Our screen is so skank nasty. All right, so I'll make a part 2.
You know, it's business. You know, I don't want you to, you know, be feeling no kind of way. Like, I'm honest, I'm faithful, and I feel like, you know.
don't want me to feel no kind of way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I was dealing with a woman who was sending me hard eyes in my DMs, talking about I'm fine, talking about I'm sexy.
You know, but I never replied back to any of those. I didn't even.
No, you replied after that. You definitely saw it.
I sell title insurance.
I don't give a about no title insurance. You want me to be cool with you continuing to do business with
you're the one out about this. That's why you're feeling so weird about it, because you probably insecure.
Don't try to twist this up and point the fingers at me. I saw the receipts. And if you want to sit here and play these mind tricks with me, I'm going to really feel like it's more to this. And I ain't with it. I see that this DM is in vanish mode. Talking about you fine.
How did you even see that? Did you go through
I did. I can go to his page and see when he was in Atlanta and when he was hitting you.
I'm not going to play with you like that. If you want to play kid games, I'll be out. Go play with your kids. Go play with your baby mamas. Don't play with me. I'm talking about this specific situation.
Because I'm going to break you the down.
You can never break me. Ever. I'm trying to get some money.
Well, go get some money with somebody else who ain't trying to
You can never break me. Ever.
you.
No, you. You.
I'm done with you. You're dead to me. Divorce.
Get the papers. I'm going to take the high road like I should have done a long time ago. Good riddance.
Wow. This is ridiculous.
So what's really going on?
This is so ridiculous. I hope you guys watched the video that I did calling her gaslighter. This is so bad. And you know what, though? I have to say, let me first say that Kendra looks so much better this season. For some reason, she looks softer in the face. So she literally does, the guy's right, you look pretty. She looks pretty this season, like softer, like, you know what I mean? She's not a bad looking girl, but she was more like, you know what I mean? And I didn't like that. But she looks more like softer, like a girl, and more relaxed. She may be getting some new D, Jack. She's got a glow. So, you know, she's always been talking to Jock crazy AF, like a man arguing, and it seems like he liked it rough. He liked being talked to like that, but what he doesn't like is, you know, like his wife DMing some guy. Now, it's inappropriate. Jock, I feel like one had every reason to go on. He had every right to go on her phone. They're married. It should have been a conversation first. Like, hey, I'm feeling some kind of way. Can you show me? You know what I mean? It should have been, but oh well, he's your husband. It's not breakup time. You guys are carrying it like you guys are just, like, did you just get divorced? Did you just get married as a pastime? Like something to do on your lunch break? Like, I don't understand the way Kendra has been throwing around divorce. Like, she's, you know, cut your penis off, don't cut your penis off, I'm gonna freeze my eggs. Like, and then just yelling the entire time. And it's like, she knew exactly what she signed up for. She absolutely signed up for a man with 5 to 10 kids and several different baby mamas. And she knew this. We all knew this. So Kendra knew this. And there was also a situation where Kendra even, you know, she even had woes about it in some of the other seasons. She's like, oh, I don't know, if this would be too much for me. You know what I mean? So, and it's just like, she married the man and she complained about it ever since that day. And I just, now I can just let loose my bra strap now they're going to get divorced. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? It was just too much. And yeah, I think that's just, I don't think that I have anything else to say about that. She demasculinizes Jock. And I mean, you know, like I said, Jock is who Jock is, but she married him knowing who he was. So that's it. She's no dog in that fight. She has a whole entire ring in it. So if she just wants to, I should not have touched my hair. If she just wants to throw away her marriage, just like that, you know, just let her then, Jock, because I mean, I don't know, you're supposed to fight for it, but she's been fighting to get out of it for like a long time, it seems like. And other than that, yeah, it's completely inappropriate. You don't, the guy should not be DMing you. It's like a social media. If you guys are going to work together, he should be sending you legal emails. And if he's already hearted your Instagram because he's an Instagram person or whatever it goes, you know, people like social media, like, oh, heart, you look good, then that's enough. He doesn't need to DM you like you're so beautiful with heart eyes. Because, come on. We all know what that means. So it's completely inappropriate and it's disrespectful, Kendra. You're somebody's wife. So yeah. Jasmine! Alright, guys. So I don't want to keep you here like forever. I could talk like for another 45 minutes about this. I gotta get into the other characters, hit the bell, and yeah, I'll be back. You know, pray Philly, God willing, and the creek don't rise tomorrow. Bye. Jasmine!